Question number 6. It is obvious that many of us do not like dealing with word problem. Okay? Now let's take it lightly and see what is happening in this question. The question says that 3 years ago, a father was 3 times as old as his son. In 5 years' time, the father will be twice as old as his son. What is the sum of their ages in 4 years' time? Now, let's first of all talk about the present age. It's important because you will observe that the question is trying to refer you to the past and to the future. So you have to start solving from the present age. So in this situation, let's look at it quickly. Let the father present age equals to X, while the son's age equals to Y. Now, going by the first statement, 3 years ago. Now, that 3 years ago, don't forget that the father is X years. So 3 years ago, the father will be X minus 3 years. Likewise, the son, that is Y years old now, that 3 years ago, you expect the son to be Y minus 3. And the first statement says that 3 years ago, a father was 3 times as old, which is the first statement. X minus 3, which is the father's age, equals to 3 times the son's age. And when you open this bracket, you are going to be having X minus 3Y equals to minus 6. And that gives us equation number 1. Now, still from the question, in 5 years' time, they are referring us to the future now. So let's see what happened in 5 years' time. In 5 years' time, the father that is X now should be X plus 5 in 5 years' time. The son that is Y should also be Y plus 5 in 5 years' time. Don't forget, it's referring us to the future. Then that 5 years' time, the father's age